Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and I'm here today to bring you the review for One Piece manga chapter 1009. So the first thing to talk about is that we have Kinemon and company come across Orochi, and now we find out that they didn't even know Orochi died the first time. But basically for this bit of the chapter, I'm not saying I'm a Orochi fan, but put some respect on his name. Now, give him some respect because he's just being treated really badly ever since, the big showdowns have begun. He's been beheaded once by Kaido. Now, I in no means thought he was dead. I still thought he was alive and that he was due a comeback. But for it to happen again, this time losing multiple heads, and now I don't think he's dead again. Again, I don't think he's dead. He is coming back for third, fourth, fifth. He's coming back. He's basically coming back. But what you're doing him dirty, though. Like you don't deserve you don't deserve this kind. You don't deserve this kind of treatment. But this is basically how we start off the chapter. What Orochi will do in the future, only time will tell on that one. But this bit of the chapter, this opening scene, if you will, also does set up a fight for Raizo. This guy is the leader of the ninja squadron, I think. So he must be a ninja himself, but we've set up a fight, ninja v ninja. Not the biggest Raizo fan if I am at one at all, so I don't really care about him having that one-on-one fight. But that is set up for us. Please skip over it. Please, I don't need to see this fight. So please skip over it if that is a possibility. But after that, we skip over to the main stuff, to the goodies, to the treats, the desserts, everybody's favorite meal. Anyway, we skip over to the good stuff of the chapter, which is the supernovas versus Kaido and Big Mom. And now the first thing you need to talk about, now I know he didn't, and it's mentioned in chapter as well, he didn't take on the full brunt of the attack. Well, no, he took on the full brunt of the attack, but he didn't hold it for that long. But still, to hold off a combination attack by two Yonko by yourself, even if it's for a little bit, well done, Zoro. Or Zoro, whichever way you want to say it. You probably are the MVP of the chapter. Probably, most likely. Nah, you are. You are. So to hold up an attack, and now the thing is, for me personally, I think like that this attack is the equivalent of two Elba spears, combined. So that's the power. That's the kind of power I reckon this attack is hitting with minimum. Like the combination of the two attacks coming together might make it even stronger than two Elbath spears. Well, I could just be highballing it completely, but regardless of that, it's very impressive from Zoro within this chapter. And what's more so probably as impressive, even maybe just not a little bit less, is the plan that they not advised, the plan that they came up with and executed within this chapter, because they realized like, yo, we got two Yonko here, they ain't good, and it probably answered a question that some fans have had, why don't Law just room shambles and one of them away? They're hacking too strong for that. They're hacking too strong for Law to do that feat. So we had to advise, or rather, they had to come up with a plan to get rid of one of the Yonko. And now they chose Big Mom. And when this was happening, when we see Big Mom start to fly away, I was like, oh, okay, they're treating Big Mom like that again. Big Mom has been treated kind of as a gag within this arc. First she lost her first she was knocked off her ship, then she lost her memory, and then that whole thing with Frankie incoming, and then that whole thing with Jimpy and Robin when they rolled her away. She's been pretty much treated as a gag or a joke. So this is what I thought they were going for with her again when they knocked her off. But once you realise that that was their plan to knock her into the sea, I started to see it as not a gag at all, but completely smart thinking. And it made me have to do a double take because it was mentioned as she's flying off the cliff heading towards the sea that if Kaido can't get to her, she's gonna hit the sea and that's her done. So I had to go double take and see just where was Kaido lost when we saw him, and like, he was dealing with Luffy, and now it's hinted at within this chapter via Luffy's speech that Kaido's starting to see Luffy as a problem, and actually will tell it like we do know that Kaido put some respect on Luffy's name previously when he mentioned that how, you know, when you see the five figures at the back, you know, people that could hurt Kaido, so we do know that Kaido's putting some respect on Luffy's name. So it's come to a matter of, can Kaido bypass the five of them now because Big Mom's flying? So it'll be the five of them. Can Kaido surpass them and save Big Mom? Or can someone else hop in there and save her? Because I don't see Kaido coming to Big Mom's rescue. I don't think you have the time for that. I think he's a bit preoccupied right now. So, but I also don't see Big Mom drowning for obvious reasons. So who's gonna hop in there to save Big Mom? I have no idea. I'm thinking Pedro, but Pedro should have his hands full with uh Marco. Sorry, I forgot the name for a second because that's the last thing we saw him is that, you know, you saw Marco and you're like, oh, okay, and Marco's there. But it's also possible that he could see Big Mom fall in but then change route. So I don't think Kaido's going to be the one to save Big Mom. I think someone else is going to do it, but I'm just not sure who as of yet. And that's everything I've got to say about the chapter. I'm going to give it a 4-star rating because of the plan, because of the Kinemon and company just like, I ain't got time for you, Orochi. So I'm going to give it a 4-star rating. Now, of course, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.